So let's talk about dungeon stuff, shall we? Let's try to put something together. So I feel like if they're gonna go in, yeah, the gods are fake, but I mean, human belief isn't fake, right? If they're gonna go in and they're gonna start, dicking around with dungeon stuff, I should at least be prepared with some subterranean caverns or whatever. So that I know what's going on. And I don't want it to be like a Prestigiatron level, like, super dungeon. I mean, that wasn't even a super dungeon. That was like a regular type dungeon. But I need some manor halls. I need some pathways for them to travel. So I guess I don't really want to map the top levels of the mansion because they can go in and wander around. The only person in the top levels of the mansion is the servant, right? The blood doll, which I don't think I ever gave her a name. Let me look back through my notes. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I ever gave her a name. No. But she's there. She's the only one. I use the Arkham Horror board game tiles. Yeah. Welcome back, Tris. 30 months. Feels so good. Anyway, so she exists. She's there. But they can just wander around and everything's been covered and like the noble has fled to the basement. Now in the basement there's a vault. I wonder, I'm just gonna start looking at maps. And maybe we can start with the vault and work our way out.
Returned.
Blue Eladrin, welcome back. All of this stuff, like I think about this a lot, and honestly, I can envision a future in which we release a campaign setting book for Court of Swords. I'd want to do it at the end of the show. Don't hold me to this. Don't go fucking tweeting people about it. Don't get all excited, but I can envision a future where it's possible that I have enough in my head that I could build this, but I'd want to do it at the end of the game so that we're not like midway and I'm not allowed to change anything. But I feel like that'd be really cool. It'd be really fun. Because it would mean that I would get a budget and I would get to hire artists. And the whole book would just be like cool representations of people of color, and like we could get a cartographer to draw the world. Fuck, it'd be awesome. Anyway, okay, so let's come together. Now, if I was lazy, like I could just use one of these catacomb maps, and I kind of am lazy. So. But like in the meantime, you don't need to wait. You don't need to wait for me. You can use all the stuff that I've talked about here. If you go out there, hi Tony. Yes, I could hire a cartographer. I wonder if I know any of those. Go ahead and like set your game in the Court of Swords now. Tell me the cool stuff that you're doing. In the most recent issue of the zine, in the August issue, I talk about the Court of Cups a bunch. I lay out kind of my thoughts for the Court of Cups. Anyway, I got cosmology. Get out of here. I gotta up here. Here we go. Okay, so here's the dungeon. And it's got some like, okay, and then you go left at the Boston Crab, and then you're like, okay, and then there's like some monsters here at Arms Bar, and then but you can go over and fight the evil pile driver, which is okay, whatever. So anyway, let's look for a catacomb. Let's look for some vaults, and then let's start building a damn dungeon. Let's see. Ooh, a frontier bank. Honestly, I think I just need a dungeon with a single big room in it somewhere. Let's see. I could use any of these. What's this look like? This is more like a big single room. No, maybe you know what? I'm gonna get some catacombs, and we will decide what room is the vault. Aw, Dudes for the Dead. I love Dudes for the Dead. That was pretty fun. Okay, let's see. So these are just layouts for individuals. I want a full map. Come on, appeal to my laziness. Spider Temple. Cave Tomb. Okay, here we go. Crypt Descending. What does this one look like? That's all right. All right, I'm gonna keep this one on the maybe pile. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, ossuaries. I fucking love ossuaries. Essentially, all I'm doing right now is I'm just building a dungeon for the players to wander around in. Because, like, frankly, this would have to exist prior to the characters, prior to the curse, right? Like, he didn't create, I'm gonna put that on the maybe pile. He didn't create this ossuary as soon as he became a cursed vampire, right? Ooh, Slayer's Tomb. I fucking love Slayer. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. Ah, that's fucking cool. I'm going to use this one. This is great. I don't even care. We're going to justify that dragon later. I'm using the fuck out of this thing. Hot damn. All right, let's scale it up. I don't know. The House of the Falcon. They killed a dragon at some point in the great and distant past. Fuck it. All right, let's check the scale on this thing. Okay, so actually I'm going to need to draw the scale on because it has its own grid already. I'm using the grid alignment tool. Okay, so 58 by 58. Align to grid. Yes! Yeah! Thanks, Roll20. You did it. You did the thing. All right, there we go. So we are aligned to the grid now. And this looks like it gives us 20-foot hallways. Yeah, nice and fucking spacious. That's some spacious shit. Okay, cool. I feel it. This is a huge dungeon though. Well, I mean, sort of huge. Let's turn on, let's see, the House of the Falcon. Oh, I need to pull out of the archive the in case they decide to go back and fight the golem. I need to restore that map. Nope, not that statue. Sorry, statue. You're going back. I don't think I ever used that one. So I'm really bad about naming these because I'm a bad GM. Fountain? Nope, this is where they fought the werewolves. What did I call this? Oh, no, the fountain is it. Yeah, no, this was the right one. That's it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, this is the statue one. It was the wolves' den. Okay, let me clear this. We'll put the statue back where it goes in case they decide to come back and fight it again. Okay. Cool. All right, restored. Back to the House of the Falcon. Okay, so, oh yeah, I need to resize this map a little bit too. Let's boost it out. There we go. Okay, so there are several. Shit, now I gotta move the map too because it's not quite in frame anymore, but it's still aligned. So yeah, awesome. Okay, great. Okay, so let me see. I can just make this as big as possible so it doesn't accidentally bonk out each end. And I need to kind of attach something. I need like rooms for these because I want to dead end those things. I don't want them to lead anywhere else. So SVCNO is the map tile set. I'm so spoiled. I know I'm spoiled. Like I get it. I'm aware. Save versus cave. So let me find some hall ends. Here we go. Find some bell ends. Stick them in here. There we go. Okay. Is it shadow match up or do I need to flip that thing? Yep. Shadow matches up. All right. We're good. And then we'll put over here.
You have returned.
Maybe there's like a room I can throw on the end here. Good. They're going to be in this dungeon a while. So this is the kind of like for me, like I'm super lucky because I'm you know afforded.
Welcome to the
Krylus, face cake. Thank you. I'm afforded access to every map in the entire Roll20 library, and I really hope that for y'all, you know, watching these streams has given you an opportunity to take a look at some of these maps. You know, I know that it would be very expensive to purchase everything, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of nice to be able to show some of this stuff off so that you can kind of decide what you like. I really like being able to highlight individual creators. I will say this, I've said it before and I will say it again. In Roll20, Save versus Caves is my favorite. They are my favorite, like, building a dungeon map. I've used them a bunch of times for Court of Swords. They are excellently constructed. I think I'm picking the wrong... No, I just got to stretch it out. There we go. Perfect. Yes, it would be, like, a lot of money. Let me flip this one. Flip horizontal. Nope. Shit. Flip horizontal again and flip vertical. Boop. Now the shadows match and the shadows match on that one. Okay. Yes. Thank you, chat, for alerting me to that. I guess we need a way in, don't we? So I need a like a spiral staircase. Do you have one? Save versus caves. Do you have a spiral staircase for me? Ooh. Okay, let's look for a staircase. Okay. Portal packs, building essentials. Okay, let's use this one. Honestly, I would love it if, and I know fantasy is the shit that sells, but like I would love it if we had more like sci-fi and modern like maps, especially with Starfinder coming out as I think Ashley. Yeah. Nope, these are all going on the map layer, map and background. Not to worry. Alrighty. Yeah, the shadow matches. Look, it's seamless. Seamless. Shadows on the left side. It's not exact over here, but it's fine. They just scale slightly. Okay. Let me do here. Keep me company while I do the bit that I find the most tedious. And I think this is true of everybody. I think everybody probably feels this way about it. Time to dynamic lighting. All right, let's go make sure it's turned on. Dynamic lighting enabled. First line of sight. Only update on drop. Restrict movement. No, don't restrict movement. They can go out into the darkness. I don't give a fuck. Bonk. Also, we need to designate. I think this whole thing is the vault. And maybe there's like a magical barrier right here. Yeah, I think this is the vault. I think so. Okay. Yeah, the dynamic fog stuff is going to be super cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to show it off. All right. Maybe just pick a wall and we will start fucking drawing. So what I'm doing right now, if you haven't seen this before, is I am drawing the walls. I'm drawing the walls for this dungeon so that the light will have something to hit when it becomes dynamically added to our map by way of the characters. Dungeon crawl. I'm gonna need your help to see if I miss anything. And again, I'm not doing this to like super exacting. Like, see, I would, here. Here we go. I just need to get a little closer. Because I want the players to see the outside of the wall, but not through it. So how's everybody doing? We having a good day? Yeah, it's a bit like a coloring book or something. I wish that I had a I could do it a lot more easily with like a stylus or whatever, like a pen, than I can with my hands and on this mouse. But the result is super cool. The result is super, super cool. I'm really into it. Yeah. The party will get some cool shit. The thing about this dungeon is, there's gonna be lots of undead in it, which is gonna be cool for Ramus, but less cool for Berg and his necromantic fuck power. I gotta check in with Max about the things that he absorbed too, because he's actually started absorbing some souls, and you know, I think he has a darkling soul he's absorbed. So we should probably begin worrying about him. What's up, Thumbscrew? Welcome back. I'm very worried about Berg. You should be too. Dragon bones. That's fucking cool. Super tempting to make it a Dracolich, but I'm not going to do that because they're already screwed up as much as I need them to be. Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of characters getting weirder the longer play goes on, and some games do that with like critical injuries, and other games do that not at all. But in my opinion, the longer you're an adventurer, the fucking weirder you get. I think
Our illustrious champion returns.
I think Wobbly Knob Gobbler has returned. Thanks, buddy. Welcome back. I think there's some kind of cool interaction between Berg's like soul draining power. You know who'd be able to help? So, okay, let's talk about Inanna for a second. There are wizards like, you know, PCs, and then there are wizards like Jack Vance style, like fucked up weirdos who invent spells. They don't just cast them. Inanna is one of those Jack Vance style. I generated her using Seclusium, the Seclusium of Orphone of the Three Visions. It's that Vincent Baker Lamentations of the Flame Princess thing. And she is a super weird wizard, but she would definitely be able to help Berg out. I was talking about this on Office Hours on Tuesday. The idea of the relationship. Okay, so here you go. If you're a comic nerd, this will immediately make sense. Or if you watched Office Hours, I want Inanna, or Inanna has the opportunity at least, to be the White Queen to Berg's Iceman, in that she is certainly more capable than he is of unlocking his true power. Yeah. Is Berg's darkness less deadly in the long run, or is he basically degrading till he's useless? It's power at a cost, right? Like he's empowered by the divine, well, not divine, the psionic spirit of a imprisoned, like dark elf, kinda. So it's complicated. Nobody fully understands it, but Inanna, I bet, could assist our boy Berg, you know, for a cost. And you, I mean, you gotta, that's the trick. That's the trick, you know. You gotta be willing to pay the wizard's price. And I don't know if being a concubine of Inanna would leave Berg alive. Well, no, he'd be alive. He'd just be kind of broken. Make a constitution check, Berg. Inanna puts you to work. Inanna is a witch in the sort of very traditional sense of like sort of unbridleable feminine power. You know, she's got that evil lady magic all the boys are so excited about and terrified of. Berg is already broken. Do I like to outline pillars and such? Not really. Like if they're big, if it's like a big sort of chunk of stuff, I will definitely outline it if I think that blocking stuff would matter. But for the most part, the small scale stuff I will leave off. Anything that's like smaller than one square, right? Like this thing you could fit in a square. There isn't really anything that would... I mean, they'll block line of sight, but we can just draw a line for that. So there's a lot of pillars holding up this room.
Our illustrious champion returns.
What's up, J-Nerd? Welcome back.
Home.
Okay. Boom, we did it. All right, let's test it out. Let's drop a token in here. And we'll see. Anybody have dark vision in this party? Berg does. Berg does. Berg's my boy. All right, Berg, get in here. Strap on your skates, Gordy. You're going in. All right, so we're going to just move. Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn on the update for it. There we go. All right, Berg, going through the dungeon.
You have returned.
Miscellaneous liquor, welcome back. Cheers. Yeah, Court of Swords is a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign, inspired predominantly by Eastern mythology and the tarot, which sort of came about as an intersection of Vietnam and France being a thing in my head. And being interested in Thai, Laotian, Cambodian. It looks like I did a good job. No, there are no light sources in this vault. The players will have to carry their own. This dungeon isn't actually so big. They could clear this in a couple of... Wait. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's not a secret room or anything. All right, Berg. Thank you, buddy. Off you go. Cool. Okay, so here's our dungeon. And I guess now we got to populate it. So what, I mean, obviously, fucking Lord Vampiro dwells within, and I think he's going to be a wandering monster. So I think we need to make a random encounter table. Bum, bum, bum. So let's make a random encounter table, because if they're wandering around in here, there's like stuff going on. So let me Control Tab over here to my... Oh, no, Goblinist. Sorry, Goblinist. I don't want you. I was looking for Fight Club. Kobold Fight Club. Okay. So we need to generate a random encounter table for the underground. We have 4 characters of level something. Fuck level are all my idiot characters. Berg is level 5. Enoch, also level 5. I think everybody's level 5 now. Level 5. And Jiva, also level 5. All right, 4 5th level characters. And if I was super lazy, I could just be like...
Welcome to the Math Squad.
Brains, welcome to the squad. I could just be like, Underground. You fucking random daily encounter. There we go. 3 Durgar, a giant scorpion, 2 dragon wormlings. 3 ghouls, 2 gricks, and a minotaur. 3 giant spiders, 2... You know, like, I'm lazy. This is so fucking lazy. I'm not going to do any of that shit. But I can at least begin to take a look at some of these options. So let's talk about the kind of shit that would be in this dungeon. Okay, now it's a dungeon, so I think we're talking about pre-existing crypt defense systems. We're talking about things that just happen to live in caves. So let's see. You know, crypt defense, so constructs. We're talking about vermin and creatures of that nature. And we're talking about undead because, you know, the house is cursed. So yeah. The kinds of things that would live in a cursed dungeon. Berg's level 6 now. Doesn't look like it on my character sheet. I got a lazy ass Berg. Crazy alien crazy boon effect. I love looking at character sheets. Vial of clear liquid from tea shop. I can't wait till they drink that. I cannot wait. You want to know a secret? Want to know a GM secret about that vial? So you remember that vial? They just grabbed it and stole it from the tea shop without checking what it is. You want to know a secret? I don't know what it is either. I'm going to wait till they drink it and I'm going to roll randomly. So if Berg drank it today, it would be, I don't know, random potion. I don't know what it is, so it could be anything. I will just roll randomly on the potion table. Right? Let's see. Let me take a look at random potions. What could it be? If Berg were to drink that potion right now, turns out it's a... Let me see. There's like a potion. Is there a potions only table? There fucking better be. I guess I could just do random magic potion. Anyway, it could be anything. It could be really good or it could be terrible. Okay. Yeah, it could be poison. You could just die. Anyway, I gotta get to this dungeon shit. All right, so let's, near the entrance, I think there would be probably in these first couple of rooms, like guardians of some kind. But I want, when they come in, I want them to understand the horror of the dungeon pretty much right away. So let's fucking throw some blood around. Let's just chuck splash a little of that hot fluid all over the place. Just so they can come in and be like, ooh, bad things are happening. So you see a cloud of red blood cells. There's a bunch of hemogoblins. They jump out and attack you. Ah, a dead guy. Fuck it. Let's throw a dead body in there. Blah. No, they let the dude get away, right? They let the were creature, Mitra. We know his name, but they don't. So, trail of bloody footprints, because you know you gotta get that bloody footprint trail. Yeah, he fled. Okay, good. I mean, he's still around. It's fine. All right, need some blood splashes. Make it bigger. Move this guy to the front. Oh, yeah, that's good. That looks good. Okay, cool. So dead guy and some blap. And some blood. Okay. So let's see the body. This is a body of just like one of the servants. Someone who has died recently. We'll come back to the blood search later, I'm sure. Yeah, there'd be splatters everywhere. He didn't bleed out. He was like, his throat was torn out and there was like blood splashing everybody. Yeah. It's fine. No one will pay that close attention to it. They'll just notice. And then it ends as he, I don't know, turned into a bat and flew away because he's a vampire. Anyway, I was working on random encounter tables. I keep getting distracted. So let's build one of those, shall we? Here we go. Rollable tables. This table is called House of the Falcon. Add item. All right. The Lord of the House is weighted at 1 on the table. So only there's a one in whatever chance of the Lord of the House showing up. What other things would be wandering around in this dungeon? What do you think? Like,
our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
like a pack of undead, probably. Like just sort of like miscellaneous undead. James, welcome back. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So we'll say a pack of undead. And they've got, I don't know, like a weight of like 4. So it's like a 1 in 5 chance of the Lord showing up now. Let's call it Defenders of the Catacombs. And we'll give them the same amount of options as a Pack of the Dead. These are like themed rather than like specific creatures. Aside from the Lord of the House, I guess. And then like, yeah, Hungry Vermin. Weight of 3. They may be less likely to be here. And I think maybe I want to have one that isn't just straight up like a monster. So yeah, some kind of like insane. Oh, I know. Here we go. Other tomb robbers, obviously, with a weight of like say 2, and then wandering madman with a weight of 1. Okay, so here let's roll on the table. Let's see what happens. Boop. Turns out a pack of undead creatures. Halfling traders. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what are some appropriate CR like monsters? Let's build out some encounters, because I can save. See, like I can save encounters in my Kobold Fight Club. Let's see. So we need to come up with. I mean, the Lord of the Manor is a vampire, right? So let's just put him on the board. Vamper. Oh man, vampire spellcaster. I really want to fuck them up. Oops. No, vampire spellcaster, come back. Oh, I'm going to mess you up. Blue. Get out of here, Strahd. Yeah, vampires are bad stuff. All right. So Vamper. And let's change him a little because he's not just any vampire. He's the Lord of Falcons. Which means I need to edit his character sheet. Okay, great. There we go. Okay, so if they manage to find and piss him off, they're fucked. They're super fucked. Which is like too bad for them. I don't give a fuck. That's their problem, not mine. There's a list of problems in this world that belong to me, and this guy is not on that list. He is someone else's problem. Let's add a folder for this. Okay, there you go. All right, and then I need some vampire spawn, right? Obviously, vampire. Nope, I'm looking in the wrong place. Vampire spawn, spawn. Ah, yeah. Vampire spawn. Okay, so what's like a pack of again, these things I need to edit them because let's see. Call them wastrels because they're all neglected children of the house. Okay. And I gotta edit the character sheet so that we can. There we go. And it'll say some other stuff, but that's fine. Okay, cool. All right, so a pack of these dudes, vampire spawn. Let me clear my filters here. Vampire spawn. Jesus, they're CR5. All right. Well, two of them are deadly. Let's say they travel in packs of, I don't know, 3, because fuck it. Let's see here. All right, so our first encounter. I mean, this is the thing about D&D. Like, 2 of them would get they just wipe the floor with them. Again, these characters have to be very careful when they come down here. I'm not designing the dungeon for them to just like wander in and just fuck up monsters. They need to be very careful. We'll include some like easier encounters, but the Lord of the House and his wastrel servants are not to be fucked with. Okay, let me get my notebook. So some options for encounters. Yeah, CR sucks. CR is stupid. So whatever. All right. So House of Falcons. All right. Lord of the Manor is a vampire. Vamp. And I think he travels alone. Wastrels are 3 times vampire spawn. The third option. Let's see what we got here. Let's do some just like general undead. So, I don't know, Minotaur skeleton. Why would that be down there? I don't fucking know. Ooh, ogre zombies are fun, though. Ogre zombies. Like, this encounter feels like even though it says hard, it feels like nothing because they're all so crappy, right? They're like, these characters will never get hit by any of this stuff. That's my problem with the way that D&D works. Like, if I throw a bunch of stuff at them, I've got like a 1 in a million chance of actually hitting them. Not actually a million, but you know what I mean.
Have
So they'll just chop them up. There's very little in the middle. Like I have to throw the hardest possible stuff I have at them. Otherwise, they're not gonna like, do anything. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you have to customize them, right? Like you really do have to do like some customization. I don't want to lean too hard on the undead because we just did a bunch of that stuff and it's like sort of boring to me. So I want to do a couple of here. Let's just throw some ghouls and ghasts in there. Like a pack of 6 ghasts. So hungry, dead. 6 times ghasts. Actually, you know what? We could just do the whole dungeon this way. We could just randomly generate every room. Yeah. Because then I wouldn't have to like lay out every single room. That might be fun. All right, let's do 2 or 3 more undead. Something a little more like RP. So like maybe just some like a ghost or something. Yeah, like just a ghost. All right, let's come up with a story for her. I think she died.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Oh, she's like the daughter of the Lord of the Falcon. And she was the first one who died. His daughter. First victim. Yeah, that's sad and cool. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, like an easy encounter, but I mean, I hope they don't fight her. Yeah, that's the idea. This would be, I want to mix these up, right? And I can make tables for each of these. Do we have any other undead that we think would be cool and fun and different? I guess we could just do like a ton of skeletons. But that, I mean, again, that feels like stupid. How is it not Captain Falcon? Yeah. Okay. The bone nagas might be fun. Yeah, let's do that. How many should we do? 3? Let me look at bone nagas. Bone naga. Explicita Defilus. Yeah, she's so cool. All right, what? It's like spellcast. Oh, they wouldn't really be on their own. It's like a spellcasting monster. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Bone Naga would be fun. That'd be cool. Let's do that. Let's make an encounter with a Bone Naga and some fucking skeletons. All right, so a Bone Naga, spellcasting Bone Naga. What's good? What goes good with Bone Nagas? Yeah, hella servants. What's some good stuff that we could attach to them? Like flame skulls are fun, but that immediately makes difficulty quite high. And they're all spellcasters. It would be fun to have them fight a flame skull, though. Let's see. Can we do... Like, crawling claw is just one at a time. I'd have to put so many of them. Yeah, maybe just a couple of Minotaur skeletons, and then, like, full-on skeletons. And, yeah, I like the idea that the House of the Falcon... Like, the Lord of the Falcon was a hunter, and he has all these, like, monster bones in his tomb. And that fits with his, like... You know, his great-grandfather killed a dragon and set this up. So, yeah, I think it's full of... like, cool shit like that. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's put in a couple of Minotaur skeletons, and then I don't know, like a half dozen. Fuck it. 10. Is that too many? Am I gonna totally mess them up? I don't know. CR out the window. This feels like a reasonable amount to me. Because they're not going to do anything, and they're probably all just going to get turned. They're going to get turned. So let's say Bone Naga. Turn Undead is so stupid. I mean, I say that as a GM, not as a player, but it can just be like, meh, forget it. Like they're toast. Let's go. Let's just turn them all. Forget your encounter. All right, 1x Bone Naga. 2x Minotaur skeletons. And 10 skeletons. Okay. And I will dump a bunch of we'll build these encounters in the map so I can copy paste them. I'll show you how I do that in a second. Okay. All right. So that's 6 different encounters with the undead. So it's undead. What else did we do? We did. He's just gonna instantly kill all the skeletons. Well, it uses up one of his turn undead. So that's something I don't know. I fucking hate turn undead for this exact reason. It's the cleric bomb. But it uses up one. So fuck it, right? Turns out many aspects of Dungeons & Dragons are not very well designed. Gasp. All right. What else did we say that was on that table? Defenders of the Catacombs. Okay, so this is our, like, magical constructs. So let's flip to construct, and we'll see what kind of cool shit they put in place to protect the dungeon. And then we can do like traps and stuff. Fuck it. I'm going to throw a stone golem in here. A wandering stone golem. Because why not? Stone golem. Fuck you, I do what I want. Gargoyles? Yeah, I like gargoyles. Where's gargoyles at? Are they constructs? Why are they not on the construct list? The fuck? Oh, because they're not constructs. They're elementals. Okay. Yeah. 6 gargoyles. Though the thing about gargoyles is they can fly, and that totally hinders them in a dungeon. But whatever. Okay. Let's go back and look at constructs again. What else would they use to protect this? I'm thinking like also traps and stuff and like magical creatures. Okay, so this isn't very helpful. Let's look at elementals. Oh, gargoyles are elementals. Yeah, okay, let's do some more. Ooh, invisible stalkers. Fuck yeah. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Definitely also mimic. But the problem with mimics is they're funny and then they're nothing, right? Like a mimic, to actually fight a mimic is just no big deal. Like, let's look at the mimic's like stats and stuff. Like it's not like an insta kill trap or like it does anything. Like, even if you fuck up and you jam your whole head in it, the best it can do is, like, grapple you. And, like, bite on you a bunch of times. But that's only, like, 2d8 plus 3 damage. You know what? Here, we'll go False Vault. That'll be the encounter. And it's like full of like mimics and shit. And traps and mimics, traps, etc. Just like a whole room full of bullshit. All right. So one of these rooms will end up being like false vault. That's cool. Okay. What else we got going on here? Yeah, animated swords, animated carpets. Like everything in the room is animated to fuck you up. Ha! Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's build one. I'm gonna look up the word animated. There you go. The entire room is just full of mimics. All right, so 3 animated armor. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. 3 animated armor, 4 flying swords, 2 mimics. I hope the mimic is the thing they encounter first. Oh, this is going to be fun. 2 rugs of smothering. And then, oh my god, the whole room is a mimic. I love the idea too. So we'll create like a trap situation. So like they're in a mimic. We're gonna fucking yo dog. I heard you like mimics. They're inside a mimic. Fucking awesome. Okay, great. Good. Mimic Inception. Perfect. All right, what else is on that table? Because I think we're good with this bullshit. Hungry vermin. Okay, so the vermin counters. These should be easy. We should just come up with like some like rats and what have you. Is there a vermin category? No, there isn't. What kind of vermin might be like living in here? Swarms? Yeah. Swarm of insects. Oh, what was that? The rot grubs? Grub something? I was going to use them in another dungeon and they were going to like attack your eyeballs. What were those? What are those things called? It's fucking swarm of poisonous snakes. I do love carrying calls. Oh my god. 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 We have to. I have to include them. This is how it has to be. Because Berg loves them so much. Okay, how many rust monsters can I possibly include to make it a deadly encounter? You encounter 15 rust monsters. So, fuck you. They get you. They fucking get all up in your shit. They're everywhere. Fuck it. I'm going to throw a dozen rust monsters at them because I'm a dick. I'm a dick that way. A dozen rust monsters. Yum. Dozen rust monsters because fuck you. Okay, what other, like, vermin-y, aberrant monster types would live down here? During Mouther? Otiug? Oh, I love Otiugs! Let's do an Otiug and some carrion crawlers. Oh, I'm not including Volo's guide in this. There we go. Carrion crawlers. Three of them? That'll do. Why are they even there? I don't know. Because they're eating all the... They got in. I'll put them in a room with some caves. Okay. Dozen rust monsters. See, now the thing is, they're not going to encounter all of this stuff. I'm going to roll randomly to see what's in these rooms, right? So... Garbage beasts. And then I'll justify them after. 3 times carrion. 1 Otiug. Yeah, and those rot grubs are in Volos. So let's try that again.
Our illustrious champion.
They're gonna get in your eyes.
Welcome.
They're gonna get in your eyes, quack dog. Look out. Also, welcome back. It used to be, back in my day, rot grubs would just fucking eat your eyeballs, but in this game, a swarm of rot grubs. Ew, fucking grody. Flesh maggots. They burrow into your heart and kill you. Ew, I love it. All right, we're gonna do it. How many swarms? See, this is the problem. Like, I guess, okay, here, we can do, oh my God, I have an idea. This is gonna be so gross. A flesh golem full of rot grubs. Grody. Ew. God, I want to use all of these. What's up, Stitches? Flesh golem full of rot grubs. Yuck. That's disgusting. Okay.
You have returned.
And I can always use them later, exactly, if I don't use them now. Okay, and then what else we got? Oh yeah, and I have to do Tomb Robbers and Wandering Madman, and they're just gonna be one encounter each. So Tomb Robbers, basically competing adventurers. So let's make up a little party of humanoids here, in case we need them. So it'll probably just be like a knight and some wizard types and like whatever. So they're essentially like an adventuring party that snuck in here. All right, so they are a Gethzerai monk. No, that's not. I just want humans. Oh my God, an illusionist. Awesome. Okay, an illusionist, a knight, maybe like a couple of thugs, and a priest, some kind of, and an assassin. No, assassin's a really high level. A thief, master thief. There we go. There's our party. Okay. All right, an illusionist. Illusions, Michael. A knight. Master thief. I just wrote master thief. Yeah, master thief. A priest. And two thugs. Walk into a bar. Oh my God, Hearth Daughter just said exactly what I just said. All right. And then I need Wandering Madman. Now, the Wandering Madman, I don't need to stat out. The Wandering Madman can just be a commoner, but he knows secrets. A commoner. Someone who is broken by, but escaped. Escaped being eaten. He's like Newt. He's like Newt. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Okay. I wanna do, hold on. I wanna just check something. Okay, cool. All right. So should we do this? We should do this in advance. Let me build all my encounters.